Hello everybody, so it's me again. Today I'm going to talk about some little story about myself with this Dreamcast here. So I bought this console. I bought this Dreamcast 22 years ago. Yeah, I remember it was about 2000. Yeah, the year of 2000. So I bought this yeah, Dreamcast DC. So it's a European version of DC. So why is it this? So I would say this is the I would say this is the only console which use my own money. The first console that I use my own money to purchase it. So it used up my saving when I was a kid. It cost me about 600, I guess. I have 600 saving in the bank. Then I decided to withdraw the money to purchase it. Before that, I got a PS1, which is purchased by my eldest brother. So thanks to him, which so thanks to him, because of him, my childhood, I could have some dear childhood. So why is it so important? Because I bought this console with my mother. Yeah, I asked her to buy this console for me for a very long time. So I asked her to withdraw my saving, so which is a bad idea. But yeah, if you don't do some silly stuff, sometimes you won't get it right. So I asked for a very long time because I've seen the footage of Shenmue, Soul Calibur, and also Resident Evil Code Veronica. I read all those gaming magazines for a very long time, for about 1 year. And then I've seen the footage on the TV from time to time, from the video CD, VCD, which is a VCD. It was in a rage during 90s in Asia. So sometimes the gaming magazine will attach some E3, no E3, the Tokyo Game Show. They before YouTube, you want to see the footage of some game show. You have to basically you won't get a video because there's no internet. So the only way to obtain those kind of footage, sometimes you have to rely on CD, which is attached with the magazines, gaming magazine or some sort of magazine. Sometimes the official video released on the which was attached on the CD or with this video game CD. So yeah, so I was really excited. That's why I really want to get a hold of one DC. Yeah, I read about it for like 1 year, and then in the end, my mother my mother couldn't stand with me, so she's decided to withdraw the money for me. So it was my own money. I saved all the time from the red packet. So as a Chinese, every year I will receive some red packets from the relatives. So usually about 1 year, about 100 over. So I guess there was like 5 years of saving. I was a poor kid. I'm a poor man too now. Yeah, that's why I play video games. No, sorry. it's not because I'm poor. I wonder. It's not because I play video game that make me poor, but it's it's uh, it's some people they play video game but they still become successful, so it depends on the person. uh, yeah yeah, then my mom accompanied me to buy this console, so I still remember how like I still remember uh, when the seller passed this controller to me when during the time I purchased the console. I sort of dropped the controller on the floor, and the one of the stick that fixed the analog has broken, but I didn't know it. I didn't know it until there was a time I opened the controller. I dismantled the controller and found this one stick is broken. I always thought the controller supposed to be a little bit rotary, but actually it's not. It's actually fixed. But because I drop it, the stick in there has broke. So that's why my analog key here is a bit wobbly. It's like I can turn like 25 degree, not really 25 degree. So I found some of the controller I bought secondhand also have this problem. There's only one controller I bought that which doesn't have the problem. It's because it hasn't been used. So I got like maybe 3 of these. Yeah, I still remember dearly about the dropping. About the dropping. No, about the controller drop on the floor. And actually, this console, the motherboard of this console is dead. I replaced only the cover. Is I still kept it. I still kept the motherboard. The motherboard is actually from the other console I bought secondly. So it's actually only the top cover here is my own. Yeah, the bottom is actually from the other console. So how I killed my console? Yeah, there's something I want to mention. I hope you guys take a very serious attention to. Is that so there was a time I was I tried to plug in my DC AV cable to the TV, but the video signal tip, I touched the tip to the there's an outer metal, I don't know how to call it. It's okay, so this part is positive, right, as you all know, and the metals around it is negative. So I was touching the video signal tip to the negative I don't know how to call it, to the negative part, and that is how I killed the PC video chip. So be very careful. It's better to turn off the TV before you plug it in, because the socket was on the behind. So I was like poking blindly behind the TV, and accidentally I killed the TV signal from on the DC. So everything is working, was working. It was working, but only the TV signal is dying. Yeah, it's better turn it off before I plug it in. I was like, okay, this is the best way to illustrate how I touch the thing. So I was like poking behind, rubbing like this, and this is how I kill the DC motherboard. Yeah, so be very careful when you plug it in, especially when you playing. During playing, you wanna plug it out and put it in. It's okay if you touch it for like 0 millisecond, but if you touch it like long time, yeah, you will kill the console. Yeah, I wouldn't give away, or I would not ditch it. I still keep the box. I still keep the box. I wouldn't ditch it because I have some memory with this console. Because I bought it with my mom. Yeah. So Dreamcast has some position in my heart, because after Dreamcast I don't play any video games anymore. So it was up even PlayStation 2 during 2004. I played it for a while, and that's it. I thought it's time to move on. Don't touch too much video games. Yeah, I thought it's time to move on. Yeah, playing video games are silly. So up until 2016 or 17, so during Chinese New Year, before I guess before Chinese New Year, so I would say I would consider myself nerdy. Not really nerdy, but because if you say nerdy is actually a compliment terms. Nerdy are very brainy actually. It just they yeah, life stuff is a bit boring. They actually, to me, they are very good at stuff. They are very good at reading. They are good at the thing they are really into. But to me, I'm not that kind of level. I'm more like because I have some nostalgic feeling with all these consoles. So I was like, okay. During 2016, I was like, okay, maybe I should buy something that I really wanted when I was a kid, like PlayStation 2. I really want to finish the Metal Gear Solid 2, because I didn't have any money to buy another console, and up until 2004, I sort of sunk away from playing video games anymore. So I didn't have the mood on playing any console. So yeah, so that's how I reconnect with the retro gaming world once again. But yeah, actually it just I don't really play them now because really I don't have that kind of time, and like that. I just want to make some video. Maybe I got some nice stuff to share with So yeah, I got help a lot from the YouTube. So I was like thinking, maybe I can contribute some. Maybe I have something nice to share, or some idea which nobody has mentioned of, uh, which are useful to some of the people out there. So that's why I wanna, yeah, as a habit, and also uh, to see how it would turn out if I carry on making some sort of this sort of video. Yeah, my intention mainly was to not only I want to show off some of my consoles I got, but also I want to showcase some of the stuff that nobody has mentioned on the YouTube. Yeah, that's why I wanna, and also serve, yeah, and also I wanna make some video and serve it as a memory. So in the future, maybe I rewatch all this make video I record. Maybe I find myself how silly it was. uh, yeah. What else? So when I got this console, Dreamcast, the first game I ever played was, I guess, Shenmue was the game. Yeah, Shenmue. Shenmue. And then Soul Calibur. And then Resident Evil, Veronica. So all these games are already released for some time. D2 was the game I wanted to have, but I couldn't find any copy out there. But uh, I got it maybe like 1 or 2 years ago. It's not really as good as I thought. So until now, I still haven't beat it yet. Maybe someday. Yeah, D2 was such a big name during that time. D2. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I should show. So this is D2. It was such a big name. It's almost a staple game to Dreamcast. So during 1999, people talk about Dreamcast and also this game. So this is in Japanese. So even though I got a copy, I still find a hard time of beating the game because everything is in Japanese. My Japanese is not really that good. Yeah, I wanted to master the language, but all the time I lost the interest. When I was a kid, I really wanted to master the language. Even until now, I still want to master it, but the desire is not as strong anymore. Maybe because English has taken up too much of my time. Because I still learning English even till today. Of course, you can tell from my comment of English is still not as not still not eloquent, still not as good as I wanted to be. So D2. Maybe when I was a kid, I would have beat the game, but now I really don't have that kind of energy. Sometimes I will play in the halfway and fall asleep. Yeah. A little bit sad. How do I open it? Okay, never mind. I think this is it for the time. Yeah, this is my second little story about the Dreamcast and me. Alright, thank you so much if you are still watching.